Shavua Tov, everybody. We have just finished Shabbat, Parshat Chayei Sarah, and we're going to enter Parshat Toldot naturally next Shabbat. But it's a major sporting tournament taking place this week across the world. It's a World Cup soccer football of 2022 in Qatar. And it's every 4 years, possibly, arguably, among the people following it, the most major tournament possible. However, it's interesting that it was many years ago. It has some significance to me because I started up a soccer business 15 years ago online, and it was talking all about the World Cup, about the football. This was 15 years back, and it had millions of views. It had millions of views in the first 2 years, which it was on. It was one of the first websites. And then I faced a dilemma. I went to yeshiva. I wanted to learn Torah in yeshiva. I became mitchazek. I started learning more Torah and wanted to become more religious, let's just say. So I went to yeshiva, and at the time I had a very thriving football business online with a website I set up for every football soccer team across the whole of the UK, which were in the Football League. There was 90 teams. But I had a dilemma at the time. Should I continue this online football business, or should I learn Torah in yeshiva full time? I was there for a few months, and then I decided to learn Torah full time. And I kept the business running, but it sort of petered out and fell apart. The business did itself. However, naturally I started learning more Torah, and I ended up getting married in the year 2010, and the business sort of faded out. The website's still online, but getting hardly any visitors. I don't work on the business at all. It's sort of like something I pay peanuts for each year, but it got me thinking, it's a big sacrifice it was, because now it could have been making millions and millions of pounds. It could have been a multi-million business now with each team thriving, but no. Not at all, because at the end of the day, it's the Torah which is the most important thing. It's the Torah we take with us. All this stuff, it's great. It's entertainment for some people. And sometimes it's needed, as an outlet. But it shouldn't be the be-all and end-all in life. Following soccer, or following any sports, what it should be. If it's going to help someone in their day-to-day business, in their avodat Hashem, in their relationships with others, and in form friendships with others, then it's great. Then it can be used as a tool, as a vehicle to become something successful. However, if it's just there, it's become someone's life. Everything's about what this team won, what this football team won. Everything, it becomes someone's life. All they care about is a team. Then it's very problematic, because it's like a waste of a life at that time. That person becomes that football team, that soccer team, whatever it might be. They become, that's what they are. And at the end of the day, however, it could be used as a vehicle if it's going to motivate someone with avodat Hashem to work better. They see how the football players are working so hard, how each of the players are working hard, and they want to say, I want to excel with that, with the Torah, with the way we are with our wives, with the way we're with our kids. We want to put in as much energy as those people are doing. Then it's a good vehicle at the end of the day. And how can we say, but let's just say there's a moral lesson about these tournaments. One thing I do like about it is it's 32 different nations all over the continent coming together to play with each other. One thing I do like is the way they shake hands with each other before the games start, because we've got the countries all across the world, and there's a diversity. And there's a celebration of diversity, you could say, also, when the teams get together. They learn about each other's cultures. They play against different teams. Like, for example, I think England are playing against teams in 3 different continents, which is going to start in the next few days. And how can we fit that with the Torah? We could fit that also. We can, all of us Jewish people across whichever country we're in, we come from so many different diverse nationalities. There's people coming from Poland, from Hungary. There's people come from Iran and Iraq, respectively, their families are. So there should be an appreciation of the different cultures that we've got all across the world. We're such a diverse nation at the end of the day, and there's that celebration of diversity. We're coming inside the world nowadays. Everyone's celebrating diversity. All these different lives matter. All these different groups have. But we all come from different places, and that's the beauty about, for example, in Israel now, we've got so many different people in Israel from all different backgrounds. There's even loads of Ethiopians. Loads of people came from Ukraine in the last 12 months. There's people, you've got people from all the backgrounds, from all different Israeli backgrounds even, and all different people from the religious denominations all over here. There's people from South Africa, from Canada, there's people from England, there's people from America, there's people coming from the Asian countries also, from India even, in this area itself. And there's that celebration. We should do the things. And they say at the time when there was a Tower of Babel in Parshat Noach, that's paired all of that nation being killed at the end because of that diversity and that appreciation. They did everything in Achdut, albeit it was against Hashem, which was terrible, but that spared them. So, they're coming into these tournaments and there's all these different nations coming together, appreciating each other and showing friendship. That's how we could do it, install it in our lives with the Torah, learn from each other, from all the different great things, attributes of God, and all from the different cultures at the same time, as well as we keep our cultures, which is also very important, but to appreciate everyone else. Guys, Shavua Tov V'rach. I wish you all a good week and enjoy. Take care.